No. Look at this. I know you are fucking lying. Look at this nigga, y'all. My God. Good morning. We in the building. Welcome back to Lakers Land. It is going down. Oh, Jay, you already know you can be a mod, man. Let me get I gotta figure out how I add you as a daggone moderator here. But I got you. I'm at to grab my phone. But bro, we got to talk about this right here. You can't lie to me and convince me that the Lakers didn't dodge a bullet. I'm going to drop the link as well if you want to chop it up. Give me a second. But, bro, we going to have to bust it down. Hold on. Let me add Jay as a mod. Let me try to do that real quick. And then we going to have a conversation about this nigga AD, bro. And I want to be respectful because I like Anthony Davis. He did a lot for the Lakers, in my opinion. Not a whole lot. But when he came with it, he came with it. So I do want to be respectful. But man, hold on. I'm just trying to get this together with the, all right, add as a moderator. All right, I think I just added you as a mod, Jay. AD looked like a left tackle. Oh man, look at this nigga, y'all. For real? I don't know what type of food they have down in Texas, but bro, damn. Wow. All right, Justo, I think I got you covered. All right, man. So again, I do want to be respectful. I am going to be respectful, but I gotta keep this shit real. I am about to eat. Listen, yo, I'm gonna break this thing down into 3 sections. Let me drop the link in case somebody want to join me as well. It's an open panel here. Texas food got to be so good, yo. I gotta go to Texas to eat. I got to. I got to. All right. So let's set the scene for this whole situation. This is crazy, bro. I can't believe this. Look at this nigga, bro. Check this out, y'all. I respect Anthony Davis. He's a 10-time All-Star, one of the best rim protectors the Lakers have ever seen, this game has ever seen. He's a guy who, since 2010, he led the NBA in defensive stops. That's insane to me. But let's not sugarcoat this thing. Anthony Davis has officially entered the danger zone of his career. Since last training camp, Anthony Davis has added 15 to 20 pounds, y'all. This is crazy. He had surgery on his eye since the offseason. The doctors literally told Anthony Davis he's going to be wearing goggles for the rest of his career. Don't forget, he only played 51 games last year. So forgive me if I'm not crying that he's a Dallas Maverick. I'm sorry. Yes, Anthony Davis gave us 25 or what? 20. He was a walking double-double, 25, 12, and 4? Elite numbers. But for the Lakers, bro, paper don't win championship. Availability does. How many times have I told y'all on Lakers land the best ability to have in sports is availability? If you're not out there on the court or on the field, all the talk, all the stats, it doesn't matter. The eye surgery, this weight gain, the wear and tear that we already know Anthony Davis deals with. This is a walking red flag factory in Dallas right now, bro. I am so happy that the Lakers traded this man. And mind you, didn't Anthony Davis get hurt last year in Dallas to end his season early? Jeez, me Christmas. And don't give me all that, but he projects to finish top 5 in DPOY votes. That's cool to talk about that in October. In May, I don't even know if he's going to be on the court. Justo, I'm going to bring you up in 1 second, bro. This is just insane, man. This is just, look. Yo. Wow. This is why the Lakers dodged the bullet. First of all, the Lakers made the hardest but smartest move, pulling the plug before it was too late. I think we can all agree on that. Trading AD for Luka wasn't just a blockbuster move. It was like a parachute out of a burning plane now. Dallas owns another headache, not behavior-wise, just the reality of it. They now own the whole is AD cleared updates. He's going to be day-to-day with them when it comes to the tweets and the minute restrictions. You just the unknowns of Anthony Davis. Dallas have now inherited that headache. The Lakers got Luka. Yeah, now Luka's injury prone, and I'm going to talk about AD's injury history compared to Luka's injury history, but Luka's younger. He's more of an offensive engine, and you can actually build around Luka with the right floor spaces. With Anthony Davis, you're building around bubble wrap, bro. Let's just be honest. AD was an eye test guard when he's available. Like I said, Joe, he's elite at versatility, rim differential, mid-point scoring, second chance opportunities. Anthony Davis is a baller. But how much longer were we going, as Laker fans, were we going to, gamble our championship window on a player whose body is literally breaking down in new ways every season? And mentally, it never seemed like Anthony Davis was ready to take the driver's seat for the Lakers. I find it hard to believe that anybody, honestly, can be a leader or the head of a team when you have LeBron James on it. Even today, I don't feel like Luka is the true number one with the Lakers. I still feel like it's James. But Anthony Davis never even showed that he even wanted that responsibility, or he was embracing being prepared for that responsibility. You see Luka now, getting himself together to be that guy in LA. Some people feel like he's already that guy, but Anthony Davis just never gave me, that vibe that he ever wanted to be that. So, I salute him. I'm rooting for him in Dallas. I'm rooting for Max Christie in Dallas. I don't want to see those guys flop. But the Lakers, bro, we dodged the bullet. Because if this season would have opened up with him in the purple and gold, no Luka, but him in the purple and gold coming off of eye surgery and being injured, come on, y'all. Y'all know we would be rioting right now. Let me bring Justo up here. Justo. You see this?
It was like a truck driver.
Oh my goodness. Black says AD comes in every season at this weight and other plays and then plays into shape. Black, you gonna say this with a straight face? You literally gonna say this with a straight face?
I ain't gonna lie. If he weighed this much, if he weighed this much with the Lakers, he would. If he would have weighed this much with the Lakers, we would have won. He would have been able to play the center position at this size.
Oh my goodness. And that's the thing. I don't want to make it seem like Anthony Davis is fat or out of shape that he ain't going to be able to play anymore. I'm not taking that angle so much. It's just so amazing how the talk around Dallas was Luka's conditioning and all that type of stuff. And then Nico making this unbelievable move to get, and trade Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis get hurt last year, which continues the noise of his availability history. And then he has eye surgery, and now he has to wear goggles for the rest of his career. We already know in Los Angeles, Anthony Davis don't like to wear goggles. He's already spoken on that multiple times. He has to wear those for the rest of his career. And now he gained another 20 pounds. That's crazy.
You can tell he missed LA.
Black says, I don't think you guys understand the eye injury and the healing process. Well, Dr. Black, I need you to either hit the link, you can come on up to the open panel, or explain to the people, the American public, about the eye injury and the healing process. Because I'm not a doctor. I'm only going by what Anthony Davis has said out of his own mouth when it came to him wearing goggles.
Do you think that's what? Do you think that's why they traded him?
His injury history,
his injury, and his eye, his eye problems. You think that's why they traded him too?
No, I don't believe that's why the Lakers traded him. It's big risk, big reward with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is a superstar in the NBA. Don't get it twisted. And if you have him under contract, if you respect his game and what you think that he brings to the table, you're going to take the good with the bad. AD brought something special defensively. He was the anchor. But you're talking about a generational talent in Luka. You can't pass up on that type of deal. So, I don't think it was so much about his injury history, because honestly, the last couple years with the Lakers, he had played more games than he had in maybe his whole career. He was looking a little bit more available than it was during his beginning of the stint with the Lakers.
Yeah, that's right.
And again, like you mentioned that if Anthony Davis looked like this in LA, the Lakers would have had a chance of winning.
Yeah, because he would have. Because he's requested for a center a lot. I feel like if they did want to get him a South, we would have won the championship. I really think the Lakers would have won the championship that year. And then I feel like if they wanted to, they could trade. They could have traded AD that summer. Lakers that smart. Because you would still have AD, and then you would have a center anyway, because he wanted a center.
Yeah, but this is so much of a. I think the thing that's threw me off so much with this Anthony Davis is just that who asked Anthony Davis to put on more weight? I've never analyzed him as of late of needing to be stronger. And that hasn't been a complaint through the NBA community about Anthony Davis looking weak, compared to.
I feel like he had to at this point in his career. He had to, because everybody could jump higher. Like, everybody got a long wingspan. Like, he's not the only player anymore that has a long wingspan. So it's like everybody could jump just like you. So I feel like he do need it. I feel like he kind of do need that size. So to get. I feel that's what he was missing with LA. He wasn't really that aggressive.
The more weight you put on, you can't jump as high with more weight, though. That don't make sense.
Well, I'm saying he could be a shooter for that side. I feel like he could be a shooter if anything. Then he'll be a threat to the paint, inside paint. So,
but don't it make him slower?
AD really he's not really that slow though. If we being honest though.
But you're going off a 20-pound AD, 20 pounds ago AD. I'm talking 20 pounds later AD. I'm talking about what the hell we looking at right now.
They said 15 pounds. 15 pounds not
15, 20 pounds to me. If Anthony Davis can gain 15 pounds since the offseason, if he can look like this since the offseason, you mean to tell me he can't gain another 5 to 10 pounds with another month?
I feel like everybody overreacting. AD is not like. With him with the Lakers, he wasn't really that small. I mean, he was small. He was like 150. So like 15 pounds, like it's not. I'm saying it's not that much big of a different size. It's like LeBron 260. We're not saying shit about that. That's what I'm saying. Everybody. I feel like AD needs that. That little strength to get.
Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Never compare anybody to LeBron James on my show no more. You're being very disrespectful to GOAT James when you're talking about AD and LeBron, trying to compare this, that, and the third. We ain't gonna do that. Two different levels.
But I feel that's why LeBron is dominant. It's like his IQ and his strength, his natural ability. Like to,
James is a freak of nature.
You know what
Let's
I'm saying?
freight train James.
His natural, like he knows, like he aware of his skill. We don't see that in history though. Our players know, their game. They never change their game. For the past 23 years, LeBron been the same player for the past 23 years.
This is just ridiculous, bro. Okay, so does this look like muscle to you, or does this look like fat to you?
I mean, he got a chisel frame. I mean, maybe he did lift. Like he was saying last year how he wanted to get stronger. So, maybe actually, it's just like motivation to him. Like it is for Luka. So like, damn, like y'all traded me, like I'm like the top 15, 20 player in the league. Y'all expect y'all really expect my ability what I had. So I feel like maybe he has something to prove as well. I feel like him and Luka both have something to prove. Like him in Dallas, like they expected him to win a championship in Dallas, and it's like they Luka. Like everybody expected the Lakers win a championship with Luka. So the Steelers have for both. I feel they both try to, I feel like Luka had to get smaller, and he probably had to get bigger. So, maybe he needed that.
When I'm looking at Anthony Davis right now in this photo, the first thing that comes to mind is Nikola Jokic. Because I'm wondering for what reason would Anthony Davis need to put on more weight? What would be the assignment that he would need to do this? And I haven't even heard people saying that Nikola Jokic bully Anthony Davis around when they going head to head. So, and there's not a whole bunch of Nikola Jokic's in the NBA period. It's 30 teams. So I'm just trying to figure out why would Anthony Davis make such an adjustment, and the game is not big like that.
Well, I feel like you have an Embiid as well. You have a player like Embiid.
Embiid.
Yeah,
Did you just say like Joel Embiid?
Embiid is like 280. Like that's what I'm saying. He big.
No. I didn't mean to cut you off, but you're missing my point. First of all, Joel Embiid plays for the 76ers, right?
Yes.
So that's only a 2-game situation per year. That means nothing. They only see each other twice. And we know what Embiid's history is like. They might not never see each other. So Embiid is irrelevant because they ain't even in the same conference. I'm looking at it from the regular season when you're playing someone in the same division or in a conference. You're seeing these guys 3-4 times a year. And I'm just like, okay, he's doing this for what purpose? Because a lot of other teams don't have big guys like Nikola Jokic. So what will be the need for Anthony Davis to put on 15 to 20 pounds, whether it's muscle? I just don't understand it because I never saw the need for him to. I never felt like he was being bullied. I feel like this slows his game down, and now he's wearing goggles. Bro, this will be a nightmare for the Lakers, bro. You can't tell me right now a person should feel bad about the trade. There's no way in hell.
Well, we don't know because this is the aftermath. AD after he traded from LA. So we don't know what his sign would have been.
We don't know. Oh my God. You said with a straight face that we as Laker fans don't know if we should still be upset about the trade?
No, really? I'm not saying that. I get what you're coming from. Like he's in his eyes. Like that's a big issue. Like, you need to see to shoot the ball. So I get what you're saying, but I feel like if anything, it's his eye problems. I feel like Lakers really dodged a bullet. He is a great player, but I don't know. I feel like he got hit in the eye too much later on in his career. So I feel like now he's just a different player. So I feel like in that aspect, like you traded, a player before, disintegrated. But it was a good trade for the Lakers, though. Well, I feel like now
let me see.
It's pressure for Luka to win a championship.
Let me say this real quick, and then we'll get back to it. I want to say this. Luka, I know some of y'all are going to say Luka ain't no Cal Ripken Jr. That boy done missed some games too. He got soft tissue injuries in the past. We talked about the conditioning questions. Sometimes Luka looked like he's on that. I don't know. Luka's shown me commitment, so I don't have nothing bad to say about Luka's conditioning. But I will respect the conversation that he has a history of being injured, just like AD. Maybe not to the extent. The difference to me is Luka's game isn't predicated on explosive athleticism. Luka is a pace manipulator. He's a shot creator. He can dominate you off the pick and roll. Luka can bully you in the post, or he could just hit a step back three right in your grill. Like, Luka injuries are frustrating as a fan, but they don't scare you long term the way Anthony Davis does. AD relies on rim protection, timing, the lateral quickness, contact finishing. The second those micro small injuries start to pile up, AD's effectiveness just goes down. Luka could play on one leg and still give you 20 and 10. So it's a toss-up. Both guys too injury prone, but if you swap them, and if I'm a gambling man, I'm taking the guy whose injuries affect him less stylistically. I feel like Luka game ages better. Anthony Davis game doesn't. So if somebody want to compare or have a debate about Luka being injury prone, that's, to me, that's just the difference at the end of the day. Black said Luka led every statistic on the finals on one leg. Yeah, but Luka didn't get it done. And that's the conversation that I be always campaigning about LeBron. How are we just automatically putting Luka as the number one on this team, respectfully, and he's never won anything in this league? In 7 years played, Luka has no real hardware. No MVP, no championship, no finals MVP. Still got a lot of basketball to play. He is definitely a generational talent. But James is proven, not just in the association as a whole, James is proven with this franchise. He's won a championship with this team. Well, I'm gonna say organization because LeBron might be the only player left from the 2020 championship on the roster. So it's clearly not the same team, but just organization wise. So, I just feel like Luka got to keep in Los Angeles, but I'm not trumping an unproven guy over a proven guy. And then when you look at what LeBron did at 40, year 22 last year, he ended up 6th in the MVP race. 6. LeBron at 40. You're not finding no player on this planet at that age that can put up that type of gameplay. So that's what separates me, yo. This shit is always going to be about James. But, at the end of the day, not to get off topic, I feel like the Lakers dodged a damn bullet trading Anthony Davis. I was never upset about the trade. Like I said, yo, you can't pass up on getting Luka. Even though he hasn't won anything. Anthony Davis, he won the title, but before that, he hasn't he hasn't carried anything. So you can't be upset at the trade getting Luka. I was surprised they was willing to get rid of Anthony Davis, but in hindsight, when you look at what Anthony Davis has experienced from the time he got traded to today, oh hell no. As a Laker fan, I wouldn't want no parts of this. None. This nigga done had eye surgery. He done gained 15 pounds. He got to play with goggles. Fuck, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Luka could still be fat, and I wouldn't be complaining. I would feel like if Luka ass was still fat, the Lakers still would have won this trade. This is bad news. And again, Anthony Davis went down with the injury to end his season early last year. Justo says Anthony Davis was Finals MVP 1B in 2020. Yeah, he was. Some people feel like he should have got the Finals MVP, but I'm just going by what it says in the history books. And Luka, respectfully, regardless of what the stat says, regardless of what the future says, right now, Luka has not won anything in the National Basketball Association. James has. Black says LeBron is 2-12 the last 3 postseasons. What do you mean 2-12? What is that? Series 1 versus series loss? I'm confused by this stat right here. 2-12. Y'all know what Black talking about? What he's speaking on? Are you telling me the Lakers only won 2 games in the last 3 playoffs? Wait a minute, because he might be. Wait a minute, because we went out 4-2 or 4-1 to Minnesota. Because I know we got one against Denver when we had D'Lo. That was just pathetic. I mean, you're talking about the Darvin Ham regime. See, that's my thing. Like, yo, if we're gonna, I don't mind us speaking about the history, but can we put some context behind it? Can we actually speak about what it was? Yeah, we know LeBron James was on that team, but that was under Darvin Ham's shit. We know how pathetic Darvin Ham was. So I'm not putting blame on any player when the coach is just pathetic. Not at all. Because before Darvin Ham came, LeBron got a title. So I don't know. And that's so it seems like Black is another LeBron hater, and that's cool. This is Lakers land. We got so many LeBron haters here on this platform. And don't forget, y'all. Oh man. Do y'all know that the Lakers play tonight? Yes. The Lakers play tonight. We are streaming the game live in our playback room. So make sure y'all come on over. We play the Phoenix Suns tonight. So we'll be live streaming in our playback room. If you guys are familiar, come on over to playback.tv/LakersLand Show. Come on over to our watch parties. We watched all Laker games live and full effect. I give out free VIP passes. I think tonight's game is at 10 o'clock, maybe Eastern. But it's the Lakers and the Suns. Let me drop the link, matter of fact. I'll drop the link now so y'all can join the room and get the notification. But we haven't watched parties all season for all the Laker games, including preseason. Give me a second. Let me get this link for y'all. I totally forgot. Yeah, tonight at 10 o'clock, the Lakers play the Suns. Here's the link I'm dropping in the live chat. If y'all want to click on that link and just real quick join the playback room, or if you already have playback on your mobile app or wherever, Come on over to the Lakers Land Show and join the room, and we'll be streaming the game tonight. It's going to be pretty dope. I don't know exactly who's going to be playing, so I'll keep y'all in the loop this afternoon about actually the details about the game tonight. But I do know it's the Lakers and the Suns. So we got basketball finally. Lakers basketball returns in an official capacity. Justo, what you got going on? You joining me for the game? We definitely embracing the haters, bro. If you are a LeBron hater, just by all means, you're welcome. Some of our co-hosts here at Lakers Land, BA is the biggest LeBron hater we have. It don't get no bigger than him. So come one, come all. It is going to be crazy. I'm not even going to lie. I'm going live again before the game because I got to talk about LeBron. And tonight, when I talk about LeBron, unfortunately, I don't have nothing good to say. I saw this tweet yesterday, and I have to get on LeBron James and his camp. But I'm going to save that for later on this afternoon when I go live, because that just pissed me off. But we got a game tonight, Lakers versus Suns, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and I'm excited. Let's play a game real quick, y'all, before I get up out of here. Justo, I know you're probably at work or you're probably out and about, so maybe you can play this game with me in the chat. Can you guess these Laker players by the emojis? All right, Lakers Land, y'all get in the chat. Guess this Lakers player by the emojis. Who is this player? Oh, yeah, BA is going to be back because BA covers battle rap, and they had an event. So BA has been out of town, but he just returned. So BA will definitely be back in Lakers Land soon. But these four emojis, who is this Lakers player? Can anybody take a guess? This was easy. Y'all call yourself Laker fans and y'all ain't get this one? Justo, I know you can figure this one out, Justo. You don't know who this Laker player is by these emojis. Really? Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. Oh my goodness. This is Luka, y'all. Point, Slovenia, bullseye, star. This is Luka. Y'all are crazy. Y'all call yourself Laker fans. Can y'all guess this Laker player by the emojis? This is another easy one. Y'all call yourself Laker fans. Who is this Laker player? This easy money right here. Drip Show. They should be ashamed of themselves, Drip Show. They really should. It's pathetic. They call themselves real. Like, y'all don't know who this Lakers player is by these emojis. This is Bronny James. Gamer. Crown. Baby. King. Prince. Come on, y'all. Thank you. Black. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm putting y'all on the hot seat. I am. Guess this Lakers player by emojis. If y'all don't get this one right, something wrong with y'all. Y'all still gonna get this wrong. You know that. You know that. Kareem, big goat, number 33 with the goggles. See, Drip Show is the real deal. Hey, Drip Show, I'm telling you, bro, I'm about to start investigating everybody in the live chat. I'm about to start looking through their history and seeing how much of Laker fans they is, because this is crazy. Now, this one, I don't think y'all gonna get. Guess this Lakers player by the emojis. I don't think you're gonna get this one. Anybody know who this Laker players is by these emojis? This one was tough. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Because emojis be throwing you off sometimes. I'm not even gonna hold you. This right here is Shaq. This is Shaquille O'Neal. You got the microphone for the rapper. You got Shaq be dancing with the stars, and then you got the diesel truck. This the thing. The truck it don't really show like a diesel truck, but this is Shaq. This one was kind of tough and got me kind of twisted. But yeah, I'm telling you, bro, I'm about to start doing my investigation on these people. I ain't playing. You know, shout out to the Drip Show. We got some real special things happening in the next couple of months for Lakers Land. We got a special giveaway we're going to be doing. I'm going to give y'all more details in the coming weeks. But y'all better get y'all mind right. I don't know what's going on with y'all, because y'all know I'm going to call y'all out. Oh, I'm able to change that. But yeah, we got some dope things going down, and I'll keep you guys in the loop, man. I'm definitely excited for this season. I hope you guys are excited for this season. And again, do remember tonight, 10 o'clock p.m., Lakers basketball officially returns. Our watch party will be in full effect. Come on over to our playback room. I'll give you guys free VIP access. We just be chilling, kicking it, talking our shit, watching the Lakers play. I'm not sure exactly, again, who's actually going to be suited up. I'll give you guys more details in the community tab once I get some information. But it's going down tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. I'll catch you guys in the playback room. But let me know. Let me know. I know you fucking lying. This nigga, Anthony Davis, done gained 15 pounds. He had eye surgery, and he has to wear goggles for the rest of his career. Tell me that the Lakers didn't dodge a bullet. My God. I'm Seven Mitchell. This is Lakers Land. I will holler at you guys later. Let's fucking go. Shout out to my boy Black. I appreciate you joining me. And I'll be coming through live again because I got to talk about LeBron and that shit that pissed me off. But again, we'll be checking out the game tonight in our playback room. That's playback.tv/LakersLand Show. Come on over and join us. Y'all can join the panel. All the shows are open panel. Just be respectful. Well, you don't even have to be respectful. I don't really care about y'all not being respectful. I just don't want people to feel some type of way. So we know how to carry shit, and we're going to rock out the night. I'll catch y'all tonight in Lakers Land on playback. Lakers versus Suns tonight, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Join us. We're going to be rocking out. Y'all stay safe. Happy Friday. Y'all be good, and I'll catch y'all tonight. I am out. Peace.